everybody. Welcome back to our online classes of Education 3000. I am Noemi Paimal, and today we are going to see something very interesting. Yes, the role of the teacher. The role of the teacher is changing and a lot. And I wanted to do this video so all of you guys, teacher, professors, and whatever, you feel comfortable with all the changes. It's very nice. I always say, we will have less work and we'll enjoy more. So far, nobody believes me that much, but it's true. It's true. Please, I see the new teachers like, because yeah, that's the other thing. They say, oh, but Noemi, if everything will be online, and now we prove the world we can do it online because we did all the primary, secondary classes and even kinder online during March and April and May of 2020. I'm just recording now, it's May 2020. So we are all home and it's all online. So what do we do as a teacher? The kids, they know everything with one click and they know everything. That's true. With one click, they know everything, and they're fast. They're faster, much faster than us, and they are digital native, definitely. But then our role is going to switch to a beautiful role of contention, of emotional contention, of social issues, of organizing many fun things, and of course, more than ever, we'll have teachers, but it will be different. And you are going to enjoy it so much. And me too, by the way. So let's start. It's a very nice subject, a very nice video. I really wanted to do it. The new role of the teacher. See those kids, they master everything. It's amazing. I'm thinking about my own social network. I have only one, and they have 5, 10. I don't know how they do that. Anyhow, now I want to talk about the teacher as an hero as well. Yeah, hero. Yeah, Superman. You know, where I live, it's we are facing some poor countries, so I know some teachers, they not only they are teachers, they have to put everything on digital because it's May 2020, as I told you. They go to the house with the food, with the breakfast and the lunch, because usually right now and I am in Argentina, so they have to give the meals to the children. So they deliver. And I know many countries, many teachers are doing that as well. And they help the family, and they have this emotional help with everything going on. It's amazing. So I wanted to say that if you're a teacher and you watch this video, I want you to congratulate yourself, and I congratulate you. And it's so, I mean, we are moving between definitely two words, two civilization. You see, one is collapsing, one is we are building up the new one. And the teacher is the one who helps the transition. He is a person who will have all the new paradigms and all the new way of living and all the ideological issues and social issues, and he's going to help a lot. The school is going to change, and it's going to be very nice, and I want to show you how. So just from a pedagogical point of view, we all know that, but just as a quick reminder, we leave the frontal, like me now, I'm facing you on the screen. It's not what I should do. If it will be a workshop, it will be at least in circle or semi-circle. So we leave the front way of doing things to the circular way of doing things. The teacher in the front, but now it's going to be with a friend and with team buildings and activities all together. Before it was based on book and only books. Now we have digital support, and we have many other support. Before it was all rational, and now we do consider the emotional intelligence and give emotional support. The human being is much more than a brain, and creativity and lateral thinking and all that, and art, and express yourself and fulfill your purpose of life. That's very important. From a repetitive system based only on memory and short-term memory, mind you. We go to social purposes, we go to team building, we go to action. We learn by doing, we learn by teaching, we learn by sharing. Individual purpose, oh yes, that was the other one. Just by, before the purpose was just for me, individual, my career, and that's all. And that was not enough. And that was, actually, that was selfish. What we see now, it's a community purpose, neighborhood, the planet, and what we want to do together. It's much more, first of all, it's much more horizontal leadership, and second, it's a common good. We are concerned with everything, the ecology, the economy, and it's much more based on solidarity. Yeah, I remember when I was little, it's like, you can't copy, it's just for you, and you can't show anybody, you can't help anybody, and that's finished. And the other thing that was really wrong, actually, we were heading to a destructive society, so destructive structure on all levels, like from the source of energy, the ecology, the resources, the earth, the water, the destructive habit of ourselves. How many young children, young person, and I know some of them that they were cutting themselves and really damaging themselves, and this was not healthy at all. It was something we had, I don't know if it's from the society or from education or from bad habit, but this is over. So now it's like we turn the page and we build something new, and the school and the teacher, definitely we have a great role to play, a great role. Please, if you're a teacher, think you are going to be, you are going to help this turn of society, the turn of history, really deeply and daily. So what I see, whatever, it can be a house, it can be if we have a center, or if we have a combination of all that. But what I see as a teacher, the first of all, a person that will organize a lot of physical activities. So the kids, they can run and jump and have everything. Here I put somebody who can organize physical exercise. I put aerial acrobacy because I know the kids, they love it. They love it. Martial art, and then talk about preventive health, like helping to have a healthy body and healthy mind. And then about the learning topics, that what we used to call the curricula, I used to call it Curry Life. I see the teacher as a person who organizes spaces, like the multi-intelligent spaces, but with more things and more updated. Like we could have like an internet cafe, a place with internet, and we can do all the research. As well, closed classes with specialization. What I call closed classes, it's a concept like if a kid or a young person decide to study a subject, let's say quantum physics or chemics or math, they have 3 months of these classes, and they have to finish, I mean, quote, quote, they have to finish those 3 months because they decide to do that. So they physically close the door, and they have their special classes. It's not a workshop when you can go in and out. So this is what I call closed classes, and it's accelerated. I know a school in Russia, actually, they do that. They do all the math in 1 month, in 1 year. And those they finish all the curricula and all the topics when they are 16 years old, 1-6. And then they can have 1 or 2 degree more by when they are 20. I mean, they go very fast because they focus on one topic and then they finish it. And they have them as well, a very nice pedagogical method when the kids, they teach the other kids, I mean, the young person too. That's for primary and secondary level. They teach between themselves. we can always have contents on TV as well or by internet. I think TV could be good because it can reach all social classes, all geographical places, like isolated villages or hamlet, and or kids that don't want to. I mean, they don't like to be with too many kids, or maybe they are too sensitive, or they have something special, so they want to be at home, and we can use TV. It's very cheap, and it's a good way. But there is a very nice program, a nice documentary. I was thinking about that too. 3, the teacher, of course, it will be full with social activities. The kids have many friends. I mean, many kids, they say, I want to go to school because I want to see my friends. So friends is really an issue, and peace culture and no violent communication. And I see the school doing a lot of social activities for the neighborhood, for the elders, for everybody, for other centers, and they will exchange, they will go to the school and to another community, and very active and very involved in the social life, daily life, practical life, professional life. I mean, it's not like the school is separated and completely cut off the world, on the contrary. And the teacher will be the social helper everywhere, going everywhere. It's going to be fun. And then I would like the teacher to have a place in the room. I'm talking about the teacher, director, staff, whatever, as a team, a place with a lot of heart. All the time it's open, and they can go and they have workshop if they want every afternoon, let's say, or something like that. Actually, all the afternoon could be workshop and of many things. Clown circus, robotic, whatever. And to have a little like audio visual production, like a studio, so they can do the kids and the young people, they can do their movie, their blog, their video, they can put on YouTube, and they can produce a lot of AVs, audio visual material, and they love it. And it's good because then they can have a good job if they know to do a website or to do movies or to do videos. 5, I would love the teachers and all the schools to have a lot of bio gardens, to do a lot of reforestation programs, to have new energy sources inside the school so they can show people and the parents and nutrition program. 6 will be to organize workshops, to organize fairs and fair economy and robotics and cooking and all that. So the teachers will have a lot to organize, and all the staff and the parents can help. And 7 will be ethic. We can have mindfulness if you want every week, and personal development. So to move around all that, and it won't be a frontal class where we speak, but we organize all those 7 areas, and we have a good time. This is very important, I think. And it's going to be very, 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 very nice. To listen a lot and to trust. Some people say, but I don't know what to do. Just ask the children. They have very good ideas, and young people. You would be surprised with their ideas and creativity and kind of activities they want to do or not to do. And to trust. Trust the kids. Trust yourself. Trust the future. Trust the young people, the babies. And we are the co-creator of something new, and we want that. We want something new, fresh, a new society. So what I see with the nearby future, I mean, I'm talking about very short-term vision or action plan. Like the school will use a very flexible formula. What I call a flexible formula is like to be a club, and to have some class, and to have workshop, and to have some kids at home, or 2 days at home, 2 days in the school. Very flexible. Online classes, not online classes, TV, free exams, and evaluation of activities. Yeah, a couple of words about that. There is no point to give exam up to 9, 10 years old, as we saw in many countries like Finland, Singapore. Free exam could be one option. There's so many ways to evaluate anyway. And this is something I saw in Argentina recently. Instead of evaluating the children and the teacher, because sometimes it's very heavy, all this evaluation on the teachers and all the administrative tasks. They simply evaluate the activity. So my activity worked, what can be improved, the kids, they enjoy it, and the kids, they can say yes, they can give the feedback. So it's nice because instead of evaluating a person all the time, you evaluate an activity, and I like this way of doing things. So then all that will lead us to SocioMulti Education. And this is a concept we had since 2006, when education is going to be for everybody, for all ages, and it's multi-social, all for everybody, multicultural. We learn from all the cultures. It will be at the same time very local and with an international view when we help each other. It's based on solidarity and peace culture. And of course, this kind of social education would attend all the 10 levels of development of the human beings, and it will better the society. The 10 levels, I wrote that it's something we had in the first book of P3000. It's very linked to the 7 petal, but it's a little bit more elaborate. It would be several physical level, emotional, mental, intuitive, creative, artistic, ecology, practical, personal development, social, and ethical. So we have to attend all that. So the education is complete and it will lead to the SocioMulti Education. It's two-phase. Now we are in transition, and then from this transition, and it's going fast, of course. I'll remind you, this video was done in May 2020. And then we will jump into the SocioMulti Education. It will be the entire society in this process of self-growing, self-consciousness, self-awareness, empathy, and much more caring. So in summary, I'm almost done. The teacher will be a companion, will be somebody who will give emotional support, somebody to help to achieve the different project of the student, to give support for the family and the neighborhood, and she or he introduces new paradigms and way of living. This is what I call the school becoming a beacon of innovation or lighthouse, meaning anything new will go to the massively to many schools around the world. Anything new, from new paradigm, solidarity, new way of living, new way of ecology, new way of energy, new way of economy. And the school will help all the families and all society to transit, to move through this transition period, which I think is going to be 2020 to 2030. And then we'll have a second jump forward probably. So this school or this center or this beacon of innovation will be for the neighborhood. It will be nice that local companies and local authority could help. It's more local than the huge national plan, definitely, where everybody will be responsible and proactive. I would love that school would be accessible on foot and by bike or by bike. So we will cut down all this tremendous traffic. I mean, school traffic it doesn't make any sense. And on the top of all, we can have a second team using the school or the center for other activities, like say late afternoon or evening or the weekend, for the whole community, for the families, or for other kind of activities or learning. And it will be like a center of this SocioMulti Education I was talking about for the whole community. So in conclusion, the school becomes a multifunctional educational space of community interaction and growth. And I think it's a very important concept to see this dynamic. I mean, it's not something set. It's something that's going to move and move fast and smoothly if we take all those changes as an opportunity. And that's a lot of opportunities. And this is what I wish for you, for the teachers, for the professors, and the parents too, actually. And see that many things can be transformed, changed in a nice way, opening a path and many opportunities for the children, for the young people, and for ourselves. And with that, our entire society is going to grow and thrive. Thank you very much. The next video, let me see. It's very interesting. It's called Multi University, and I want to give you a tour of the University of the Future, and we can share nice ideas because this is going to change too. Thank you so much, and you take care. Bye bye.